I have two of my very best friends, Ty Sullivan and Sam Outlaw. Guys, welcome.
Thank you for having us.
It's an honor.
What a momentous occasion this is.
Yes, yes. Like, what y'all been up to these past couple of weeks?
Well, currently, right before we got on, we've been watching Night of the Living Dead. So,
Night of the Living Dead. Is that on Netflix?
yeah, it's like one of the really old, those like old zombie movies.
Oh,
really old one.
Yeah, I don't think I'm into that, but
we're between being really impressed by it and thinking it's kind of corny.
Very, very corny.
It's like black and white, old school.
Mm.
Yeah, it's been interesting. We'll probably finish it up after this.
Nice. Yes, I just got back from a Bible study in Enterprise, and it was really good. I met a few new people and things like that. Like, they're all like mostly like in their 20s, but like they were mostly military, so like aviation pilots or something like that. And but yeah, like we had pizza and stuff like that, and we all wore name tags, so like we knew how to that we can compare names and faces and things like that. So yeah.
You're hanging out with a bunch of like ex-military people then.
Well, like they are actually like in the military. Like they're like going to school for it. Like they're going to get their pilot license and things like that. So yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But yes, so yeah, like I've been doing this internship at First Baptist and Enterprise, and it's been going good. I've been learning a lot. Been watching a lot of videos and reading, and like I've been doing like a lot with video, and so next week is their VBS, so I'll be going around videoing kids and things like that, and then I'll be learning how to edit everything on Final Cut Pro.
That's pretty cool.
Yep, and things like that.
YouTube, your best friend.
What?
Understand about stuff like that. It'll teach you everything you need to know.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. Yes, and so last Sunday was my first Sunday there, so yeah, like I had to go in and turn everything on, like turn on all the TVs and make sure that the microphones had batteries in them and then things like that, and make sure that the board was on and things like that. And so yeah, like, and I'm learning a little bit on the live stream stuff, and yeah, it's been going good. Like I'm still, like I've been getting like some practicing like with the camera and stuff like that. Like I made like a little trailer, and I also did like a video description of the library and things like that. But I'm starting to get the hang of it and stuff like that. Still learning, and
pretty cool.
So yeah. I'm trying to think. So like now I want to ask each of you. So what has God been showing y'all these past few weeks? Like, what's He been teaching you?
You want to go first, or?
Rock, paper, scissors.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I have something in the tank. I was just wondering if you wanted to go first or not. I was being generous. It didn't work out. Right now I'm learning a lot about rest.
Definitely.
So, like, I've got this week off before I start summer school with like my summer school class. And so this is really like the first time in a long time that I've had like an extended amount of time for rest. And I don't sit super well. Like, I got to the end of the day on Monday and I was like, wow, I don't know if I like this very much. I really like having something to do, and I like having something to get to. And so at least for like this week, and I'll be working till the end of June, and then we'll see about July, but at least like until the end of this week, like I've basically just been stuck like resting. So for the first time in like a long time, I'm like figuring out what that means to me. So I guess God is teaching me a lot about biblical rest, because I just really like to work.
Yeah.
I think that's really, even if I'm not working, I like to have something to do, but it's just kind of being at the house and just kind of hanging, chilling. So I'm learning a lot about that and what like good biblical rest looks like. So that's mine.
Sam?
I think for me the big one would be patience. I don't think I've completely learned the lesson all the way yet. I just graduated from South, and so now going into the adult world, I guess. And so kind of waiting on jobs to line up and waiting on all that to get started. And so it's been tough, kind of sitting on my hands, waiting to. I feel like I should be further ahead and further along, but I think that's something that I need to be reminded that I need to be slowed down fairly often, and my time isn't what's the word?
Your time isn't what?
I guess
your time isn't wasted.
Yeah, maybe that's a good way to put it.
Nice. Yeah. So, how did y'all come to know Christ? Like just tell us your story. So, Ty, would you like to go first?
Sure. I grew up in the church, so God was always somebody who I like knew a lot about, but I didn't necessarily know super well. But yeah, I grew up in the church, and then nothing really changed from then. I got to college, and started going to Mars Hill my freshman year, but I wasn't really plugged into any sort of small group. So I was just kind of showing up for church on Sundays and then dipping out for the rest of the week, basically. Well, I finished my freshman year, and my parents actually split halfway through that summer. So that was like a really, really difficult summer for me. It was just crazy. It was insane. And so when I got back to college in the fall as a sophomore, that was a really difficult semester for me. It's probably like one of the more difficult times of my life. Fast forward a little bit, at a summer camp. So this is the summer after my sophomore year, and the purpose of the camp was to kind of teach college students how to study the Bible. So I'm in the Bible just for like ridiculous amounts of times throughout the day. Like we're in like a hardcore like study session. We're just doing a ton of study, and I get a few weeks into this program, and the program is like designed to be really difficult, but I get a few weeks into it and I'm like, wow, I just don't know if I want to be a Christian for the rest of my life. And so that summer I just kind of put me at a crossroads. And I wanted so desperately for God to like reveal himself to me in that summer, and he did, but he didn't do it quite as dramatically as I thought he would. It was just something that happened like little by little throughout that summer. I walked away from that summer with a love of Christ that I had never had before. So that whole time was really important for me. From there, obviously COVID was difficult on me like it was for everybody. I kind of struggled through that and like what was God's purpose for me. That was another time where I was kind of forced to rest and didn't want to. But I really struggled with like, what is my purpose while I'm at home with literally nothing to do? Like, what am I supposed to be doing right now? And yeah, all roads have kind of led me here. It's something I would say the difference between me now and the difference between me in high school is that I probably knew a lot about God then, but now like God is somebody who I actually know and have a pretty personal relationship with. He's somebody that I enjoy, which is something that's really important, because a lot of people know about God and a lot of people can tell you 10,000 things about him, but they don't really enjoy him. So that's kind of where I'm at now. So
nice. Sam?
Yes, and pretty similar to Ty. in the beginning, like I grew up in church. Actually, I went to the church right across the street from Ty's. I grew up Methodist, so. But I grew up, went there all through high school. And towards the end of high school, I slowly started stepping away from church a little bit. And so in a similar sense to Ty, I knew a lot about what the ideal Christian was supposed to look like. But I don't think I really knew how to like truly walk with God per se. And so I get to Auburn right after high school. And right when I got to Auburn, I kind of just like put it all aside, and I spent probably 3.5 years running around and not really living a lifestyle that I was too proud of and too happy or content in, but I thought it would make me happy. And so eventually get to, I guess, COVID summer rolled around, and it really made me think about what I wanted to do with my life. So I quit school. I went back home, went to work, and I had plans to go out west and be a hippie. But God intervened on that one. And so I came to faith. I came to faith actually at my brother-in-law's dad's funeral. I thought I would just go there to support my brother-in-law. It wouldn't be anything too crazy. But when I was there, Rick Burgess was he was doing the eulogy, or he was doing the funeral. And
Wow.
he, at one point, he had a very moving sermon, but at one point he said that they asked Mr. Bill, that was the guy's name. They're like, Bill, your funeral's probably going to, like, if we get to that point, what does that look like to you? And so he was on an oxygen mask at that time. He ripped off his mask and he said, somebody there is going to be lost, and I need you to preach them the gospel. And I just remember in that moment, like, it felt like somebody had hit me in the face with a rock. I mean, that one floored me pretty good. A lot of the words he had said spoke pretty presently to where I was at that moment in time. And I think almost immediately after that funeral, I texted Ty and I said, hey, if it'd be all right with you, I'd like to start going to Mars Hill. And he said, yeah. I'm glad he said yeah.
No, I said no. Don't ever tell you.
But he, of course, he said yes, and got plugged in at Mars Hill. And ever since then, it's been great learning more about God. Some lessons are fun, some lessons are tough. But it's been great. It's been great to know a lot of the people that were praying for me for years and years when I was living a much different lifestyle, or like the people that I call my friends now at Mars. Like I found out later that they had been praying for me for years and years. So that was very meaningful. But yeah, I guess that's my story.
Awesome. Yeah, like for me, so yeah, like yes, I went to church my whole life, and so yeah, well so yeah, like I think like when I was like around 6, like me and mom and dad, we watched The Passion of the Christ, and yeah, first R-rated movie that I ever watched, and at 6 years old.
Rated movie.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. Yes, well, yeah, like it's rated R because of because of how gruesome it was, like, and how bloody it was. But yes, like after watching that, yeah, like I did have questions and stuff. Like, I mean, like, we talked about like Jesus's death and stuff, like in church and stuff, but like actually seeing that like on the screen and like them actually like bringing that to life, I was like, what? And then, but yes, like after we watched the movie, my mom and dad were explaining to me about salvation and things like that, and at first I was scared to walk down the aisle, and like I just didn't want to, and so yeah, yeah, like one day I decided to face my fears and walk down the aisle, and I gave my life to Christ. And then, yes, and like the more that I attended church, and like especially like when watching like Veggie Tales or like all these kid shows, like
Yeah.
and, and Bible Man. Now that was like my all time like favorite show, Bible Man, and because it was like Star Wars or something. Well, like yeah, and then but yeah, like those kind of helped me like realize like who God is, like what His character is, and things like that, and then yeah, like so like back in 2017. I think we were off of school that day, so yeah, like I had a day off from school, and this happened like after me and my mom like we watched this movie that I got for Easter one time. I think it was the week of Easter weekend, I think, but I got the movie I'm Not Ashamed. It was about the Columbine High School shooting,
Uh,
but
yeah.
yeah, yeah, and so yeah, like after watching that with her, I went outside to roll the trash can, like back to the like rolling our trash cans back to the building, and then I started doubting myself. Like I started questioning, do I really know Jesus? Am I really saved? Do I know that I'm going to heaven? And like I was just scared, like because yeah, like I didn't want to end up in the wrong place or something like that. Like this sense of fear just came over me. I was like, and then so yeah, like I talked with mom and dad about it, and so yeah, like I knew that everything in the Bible was true. I knew that God came. Well, like I knew that God sent His Son Jesus to die for me, and I know I'm not perfect, and I know that He's the only way to heaven. But I was wondering, like, for like myself, like, am I truly saved? Do I, yeah, like, and so yeah, like I rededicated my life, and then I think a few days later, my mom sent me the exact date of when I gave my life to Christ, and it was June 13th, 2009. Even though I don't remember that long ago because it was a long time ago, but like I started asking her like, what does she remember and things like that, and she said like that we were at the lake like one day, and I asked her like why doesn't everybody go to church, and she said, well, not everybody believes. And then I said, well, I believe, even though I don't remember that. I can see that, but I don't remember that. But yeah, like I do know that I am saved, and I know I'm going to heaven, and yeah, so yeah, and then like one day I was listening to David Jeremiah, and he was bringing up these exact same questions that I had. Like he's like, when did you become a Christian? And he said that something about remembering the date, like which you don't have to remember the date, you just have to know that there was a date. So yeah, I knew that there was a date that I gave my life to Christ, but yeah, like I was wondering, like, did I do it right, or was I? Yeah, like yeah, but yeah, like I do know that that I am saved, and yeah, so
Do you still work through doubts from time to time?
yeah, like there's still some well, like see, like the so yeah, like there's sometimes where like I do doubt, like so yeah, like I do have like a hard time with patience as well. It's like I want this now or something like that, and yeah, like I do have a hard time there's sometimes like where I have like a hard time like trusting God, like which I do like. It's like I want to trust Him, and like to where He's leading me, and yes, I do. But yeah, there's sometimes I felt like that there's a part of me like saying like that there's like a part of me that's like I don't trust him, but like that's mostly like the enemy like throwing lies in your head and things like that. So yeah, like I try not to listen to that and to lean on what God says and to follow like where He leads me and to trust Him, because yes, like He will provide, and yeah, like I know where He's leading me. So yeah, like it just takes time, and yes, like I do have a hard time of waiting. It's like I want this now, like, but yeah, like it just like it's like I want a girlfriend like right now, or like I want this job like right now, or like that kind of thing. But yeah, it's all on His timetable. Like it's not, yeah, like like it's going to happen like one day. But yeah, like it just takes patience and time, and so yeah,
Waiting stinks.
yeah, like I hate waiting. Yeah,
Miserable.
but yeah, like it'll happen. It'll happen. Just gotta be patient, keep looking, and yeah, it'll all work out. So yeah.
What's God been teaching you, just like since you've been home from school?
Honestly, I do need to. So yes, like I feel like I do need to get more into the Word and things like that. And wait, what?
Join the club.
Yes, definitely. Yes, like so, like when I wake up in the mornings, like I say a little prayer and things like that, and then like I finish like getting like when I'm getting up and like making my bed and everything, like I start praying, and then like before I go to bed I pray, and then but yeah, like I do little I listen to podcasts like about God and everything, and like those also help me learn. It's like I like it when people like explain it, and like when they're going like through each context and they're like explaining each detail and things like that. So yeah, like that helps me learn more, and it helps me get it sorry, it helps me get a better understanding of of my
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, like also patience and stuff like that. He's teaching me about patience and to like to just trust Him and lean on Him, and yeah.
I always hated being home from college. That was like something that I always like.
Yeah.
With like if I didn't, one of the reasons it was or the COVID summer was so difficult on me was because I wanted to be anywhere else rather than be home. Not some people love it. Like I've talked to some people who college, but it's something that I really struggled when I was in college. I loved being in Mobile. Didn't want to be in Jackson.
Yeah, that's why for me, like COVID hit like when I was a junior in high school. So yeah, like I was kind of happy like that the rest of school was canceled, but like we had to do things online. Yeah, I like being home for like the most part, but there were times where I'm like, I gotta get out of this house. I gotta do something. Like I want to go hang out with somebody or something like that. So yeah, but yeah, this was like long before I even met any of y'all. Yeah, like how crazy that is, and because like at first I wasn't even planning on even going to college like at all, and then all that changed, and yeah,
here we are.
Yeah, here we are. Like if I had never said yes to come to UM, this wouldn't happen, and man, like a lot of stuff like I would have missed out on. But yeah, God's been so good, and he's put y'all in my life, and like yeah, it's just amazing about like what He can do. It's just awesome. Yeah, He's been so good, so good, and yeah. So yeah. Like I really do miss Tide Time. I really miss Tide Time. Yeah.
Would you like for me to give you one?
Yes.
I haven't done this. I cannot. Mike is not really vlogging anymore, and
dang,
Even if he is vlogging, he lives like
Yeah.
miles away. So I haven't done.
Speaking of that, are y'all still making that 100th vlog, or is it still up in the air?
I don't think you know about this.
Oh no.
So me and Micah did a thing. Sam was with us. Sam was holding the camera, but me and Micah did a thing where we went to Buffalo Wild Wings and we ate the hottest wings.
Oh,
Micah told me this really recently. Apparently, the footage from that is not usable. So, and these wings, like, it was miserable. It was miserable. Micah threw up. I drank like a gallon of milk.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my gosh.
it was miserable, and we don't even really have anything to show for it. So I don't really know what Micah's plan is for that. I think he's just I don't know what he's.
That's up in the air. So yeah, it'll probably never get done, or I don't know. But yeah, I was looking forward to that. But yeah. Well, were the wings like actually like really that hot, or?
So Micah got like the two hottest wings.
Yeah.
There you got the top one and then you got the next one. I had like the second hottest one, and they were boneless. I like put it in my mouth. I started chewing on it, and I think I audibly went, "Oh no!" In like a few seconds, it hit. And
oh my goodness.
Our waitress came over and she was like, "Can I get y'all anything?" And I was like, "Milk." Bring me milk. Because milk is a lot.
You couldn't do water, or
No, milk is actually supposed to help cool hot food for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And so I finally got to a point where I was able to like go for the hottest wing, and I put it in my mouth. I chewed as quick as I could, and I swallowed it as fast as I could. The hottest wing, for a reason that I don't understand at all, didn't hit me at all, but it hit Micah really, really badly. So the next thing we knew, Micah was standing up and walking into the bathroom, and he ended up.
Oh my gosh!
So,
which kind of camera were y'all using? Were y'all just filming it on the phone, or an actual camera?
Yeah, Sam was filming the whole thing on Micah's iPhone, but I don't even think it's Sam's fault. I think the audio, because we were in like a restaurant, I think the audio just like made the whole thing unusable. Can't really hear what we're saying. He might still use it. I don't know, but that's what he told me when I saw him last week.
That's funny. That is all. Oh yeah, like y'all. Yeah, so I've actually had coffee at First Baptist Church. So yeah, I've actually So yeah, like there's this coffee bar, and I always get the cinnamon. I think it's like some cinnamon cream, flavor. But like it's really good.
Okay, so you're a coffee guy now.
Yeah, I kind of got addicted to coffee. So yeah, like it's like like it's the only kind of like I tried the cappuccino or something like that, and I was gonna get the taste for that, and like I tried the French vanilla, but yeah, like it's gotta be sweet, like sweet.
You're a guy.
Yeah, like I like to get the taste, like is it sweet, but like if it like other coffees, like they're just like
yeah.
So
I get it. Well, all I'm hearing now is that we can go to coffee shops now. So
yeah, like I'll have to look at it again, so like I can take a picture of it, because like I think it's some kind of cinnamon. Yeah, like it's cinnamon something. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. But yeah.
Come over sometime. I got an espresso machine. I can make.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. So like now, like part of my daily routine at the church is like when I get there, I clock in, I set my stuff down, and then like right before Anthony gets there, I go to the coffee bar and grab a coffee, and like this time, so yeah, today like I had 2 sips of, so yeah, I mean like it was just so good, like a little, like the first time I drank it, I was like, dang, this is good. I was like, I'm on a, yeah. But yeah, like I walked around. So yeah, today. So yeah, like part of our task was like to clean out these closets and organize them. So like there was one in the main sanctuary, like we call it the short closet, and it's a really short closet. And then on the other side of the sanctuary is a closet, like which we call it the Jesus closet because it's like right by a picture of Jesus. And but yeah, like I cleaned those things out, and like they look like they look a lot better now, but like we're still trying to organize stuff. But yeah, like mainly like there's space to walk through and things like that. But yeah, like I had to carry some. I had to carry like a lot of stuff down to the main, well, like down to another closet downstairs.
Yeah.
And yeah, I walked. Yeah, like I got my steps in today, and because yeah, like I walked around the church all day, like going back and forth, like taking stuff down to the other closet and things like that. It was.
You probably didn't even need to go to a gym.
Yeah. Hey.
You got
Yeah.
your workout at work today.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh yeah, like we so yeah, for lunch. So yeah, I totally forgot my lunch, and we like so yes, I walked to Milky Moosh, and and Anthony has a skateboard and everything, and like he's just zooming, and then but yeah, like I tried these I think it was like a chicken and lettuce wrap, and they were really good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, like it was one of the specials for today, and like yeah,
Like a good wrap. Everyone. Yeah. When I'm trying to be a boy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be a bad boy. I'll probably get like a burger or something like that.
Yeah. I love a good burger. I always love a good burger. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But yes, like also this summer, I'm trying to get back into shape and things like that, and yeah, and like also I've been trying to fast on Sundays, but yes, like one Sunday, so yeah, like I mostly skip breakfast on Sundays, and so yeah, like I was planning to fast the whole day, and then Mom called me and said, "Hey, like we are going to eat at Applebee's." I'm like, "Dang it!" And which so yeah, like we ate there, and then but then she's like you need to probably fast on Saturdays, and I'm like yes, because we always go out to eat on Sunday afternoons, and I'm like
Okay.
yeah, so yeah, like it's been so like fasting has been like a little bit hard like lately, because like when I'm so yeah, like when I did it like the first couple of times at school, like I think last month, or I think somewhere in March I started like one Sunday, and I did well. Like the first time I tried it, and then the second time I did it, I did really well. And then after that, it's just been getting harder and harder. I'm like, dang it. So yeah, I'm trying to get back.
Short doses. If you try to do it like long term, it'll get more difficult.
Yeah. Yes, but like Dad's like that you need to do is like skip a meal, like I guess like skip breakfast, like which I normally do on Sundays, and or skip lunch or skip dinner like one day. So yeah. Yep. So yeah. Yeah, so like are y'all like in Thai, like is this your apartment or is this
This is my studio. No, I'm kidding. We're in my and Kelly's apartment in the spare bedroom. I guess this is bedroom.
This is my bedroom when I come over.
Awesome. Yes. Yep. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I think we covered everything. And anything else y'all want to add or talk about?
Well, you want me to give you a Thai time, right?
Yeah. Wait. What did you? I thought you did.
Because you asked for it, and then we got.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, I looked this one up earlier.
Yep.
Wait, no, I would usually start like this.
Yeah.
It's high time, girls. Did
Yeah.
you know that the Statue of Liberty grows 6 inches during the summer? Man, I wish that I grew 6 inches during the summer. The more you know.
Yeah, I wish that too because yes, yes, because I've not grown for like the past 2 or 3 years. I'm still the same size, and like every time we go up to the lake, like we always measure ourselves. But like I think the last time we measured me, I think I had my shoes on, so like I was like up a little extra. But like when I took my shoes off, I'm like, ugh, we measured that wrong. And
Imagine if you only grew 6 inches during the summer, and then when the fall came, you just started to slowly.
Yeah. Like my mom also wishes that I like that she was 6 inches taller too, because yeah, she is short too. And yeah. Like my brother Reed, he's like, "Mommy, you are so short," and I'm like, "That's hilarious."
Look, us short kings, we got to stick together, okay?
Yeah, like Reed is taller than me now. Like he's like like even though like I'm the oldest, like Reed's getting taller than everybody. He's getting taller than mom, dad, everybody, pretty much everybody in our family.
Of course, all
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we're about to wrap this up. Y'all, do y'all have a verse for today?
Oh shoot! I did not think to prepare a verse.
Oh, yeah. Well, like, do you have like a life verse like that you can think of like off the top of your head?
Are we still on with you?
Yes.
Okay, because I just blipped out of the app. Let me see.
And yes, I'll have this posted by tonight. So yeah, like once we get off, I'll have this on YouTube and things like that.
All right, here we go. Verse of the day. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. I always love that one. Mostly because I think it shows that we can trust in God's plan for our lives. We don't have to be worried.
Definitely, yeah. Like, cause yes, like there are times like where I do worry sometimes, but yeah, like I do know like that God's in control, and yeah, He is. Yeah. All right. Would one of y'all like to pray us out?
You got it. All right. I'll pray for us.
All right.
God, thank you for this day, Lord. Thank you for this time that we can come together, Lord, and hang out as guys, Lord. Thank you for technology. Thank you for the fact that even though Tyler is miles and miles away from us, Lord, we can still connect through this, God. Lord, I pray for all of us as we go from here. I pray that you will bless us. I pray that you will bless those who watch this podcast as well, Lord. And it's in your name that I pray. Amen.
Amen. All right, guys. I appreciate you. Have a great and safe summer, and hope to see you all around. So yeah.
Sounds good, buddy.
Good to see you.
See ya.